2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Waste Management Phoenix Open is about to kick off. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Thank you so much, Luke. I am so happy that I have been put with these two players because they've been going back and forth at each other on social media leading up to this event. They seem to really have something to prove, a bone to pick with each other, and it'll all be settled out on the golf course today.
Yes, he's a big-hearted guy, but he's got a big game too. So look out for HVIII, but don't worry if you lose this rivalry, because you'll end up with a great friend indeed.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
Getting ready to play their third. Beauty of a chip shot there.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Put it in there.
The second hole at TPC Scottsdale is a mid-range par 4, playing 442 yards from the tips. The bunkers on the right side need to be avoided, which leaves a good mid to short iron approach to a green that is bunkered front, left and right. So a good accurate approach required. That's a good-looking shot there. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Got to make sure to control the flight here because the wind, well, is straight into their face.
Choosing the 9-iron here. This one looks like it's going right. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup. This is what they have left for a par.
Looking good.
Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
I don't care about it.
The third here at Scottsdale plays over 550 yards from the tips. It's a strong par 5, which requires 2 big shots to get to the green. The first shot needs to avoid that bunker on the left-hand side to give you a chance to go for the green. But if you're laying up, it's laying it back to a number between those 2 bunkers that sit on the left side of this fairway, around 150 to 100 yards out.
Seems crazy.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
A big opportunity with an eagle putt. It's got a chance. And with that lovely play, they're now ahead of their rival.
What was that last one?
He's currently tied for 7th.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
The par 3 4th at TPC Scottsdale. A fairly straightaway hole, but bunkers again, front, left and short right, requires a pretty accurate and solid strike.
Hi, Ellie. Jesus.
I just let them out. They're just being cracked. Oh yeah? Alright, Aiden.
Get down. Get down.
Going with the 7. That doesn't look good, Rich. Bit too far right for my liking. Yeah, that was a safe play.
It needs something special to happen to get the birdie here.
A chance to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make.
Stop! Shut the fuck up. God, you're so fucking dirt. Stop. He's gonna bite your ass. Stop. Dirt. Stop. Dirt. No, just get out.
Well, that's a bit disappointing.
6 feet remaining to the cup. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it.
Why don't we catch up with the V-Man, Harold Varner III.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do
And there it goes from the sand. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now.
Nice.
The 5th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a strong par 4, playing 470 yards from the back tees. There's a big bunker down the right-hand side that'll catch any drive not hit with authority. The approach must be accurate with the bunker on the left-hand side. Anything just slightly missed here will be punished.
Here we are in the fairway bunker. Can they execute a good shot?
Nope. It's not what we were looking for there.
Sitting at 2 under, currently tied for 8th place.
I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Now 3 strokes back after that hole. The 6th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a solid mid-range par 4, 432 off the back tees. And again, it's more position off the tee that's required here with the bunkers on the left-hand side. A bold player is to fly it over that bunker on the left and leave just a short wedge in. Bold players will get off this hole, but a safe strategy lays back before them. Where did that come from? That's not his style. This next shot coming up from the sand.
Not sure if they got that one flush. This might not find the fairway. Found the green side bunker. Looking for an up and down here.
Oh, that one just missed the hole.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Get excited. This could go in. It's just about 3 feet away.
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. The 7th here at Scottsdale is a par 3, a straightaway hole, but bunkers left and right of this green ensure that a nice straight shot is required. Going with the 5-wood. Handy effort, that one. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's one stroke in front of his rival so far today. Great stuff.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Oh, 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these.
With this putt, he'll go even with HV3.
And in it goes for the par. Now 4 back after that hole. The 8th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a very strong par 4, playing over 475 yards from the back tee. There's a couple of pot bunkers down the left-hand side that need to be avoided so you can get to the green in 2. If you're going hard here, there's a tree on the right-hand side that can prevent a good second shot or a line to the green. 2 well-struck shots required to get to this green, and even then, your par's not secure. Yeah, got a bit out of shape. This one shouldn't find the cut stuff. Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut.
And here we are with their 4.
Next shot straight back into the teeth of the wind. Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
Okay, that'll work. And this one is for bogey. Tracking. That's a bogey, but not a bad putt. And that'll drop him down to even par now.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
The finishing hole on the front 9 at TPC Scottsdale was a par 4, measuring 453 yards from the back tees. There's plenty of room off the tee to the left, just so you can avoid that bunker on the right. There's a bunker short of the green here that needs to be avoided, a short little pot bunker. But 2 solid shots here will allow a chance for a birdie. That's not what they were looking for.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
Not a sneezed. Playing their 4th shot. 5 shots off the pace. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. It's half a chance of being holed, this one. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's 2 strokes ahead in this group rivalry today.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard.
And Rich, this player's in a precarious position. It's probably not something that we focus too much on tour. Right on that cut line or just above it is such a pressure-packed situation.
Right now, they're just above the cut line, and I think they're going to make it on through. They just need a nice, solid round of golf to get it done.
Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. Chosen the pitching wedge here. And he's safely on the green with that shot.
Long way away from the hole if they want to make the birdie, though.
Okay, steady now. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. And there it is. Trailing by 7 after that hole. The 11th is a par 4, playing 472 yards and a huge water hazard down the left-hand side. The best line is a drive as close to that water without taking it on. Anything that leaves about 150 to 170 yards in will give you a chance to set up birdie. That should find the cut stuff. And he's down there.
Yeah, he's about 155 from this hole location.
Going with the 8-iron here. Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
A bit too much club there.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Let's get back to it, shall we? This would be a great up and down. Oh, I thought that one was going in. If he makes this, he'll save his par.
Looks good.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The 12th at TPC Scottsdale is a par 3 measuring 192 yards off the back tees. Not much to this hole except the bunkers left to be avoided, although water can sneak in on the right up near the green if anything is slightly pushed. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. This would be a great up and down from this spot.
Dude.
If my eyes didn't see it, I wouldn't have believed it. Marching to the top of the leaderboard. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
So after that hole, he's now up to even with the card.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
This one looks to be headed towards the fairway.
Well, I think they're attacking this one, taking it on in 2. I like their style.
Ooh, staying aggressive. Going for the green. Yeah, well, it might not be on the green, but it's right up near the surface.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
Ooh, that almost went down.
Man.
Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie.
Oh, HV3 looking a little gloomy because this putt could put him down behind his playing partner.
Yeah, great rhythm on that swing. Taking aim from about 180 yards here. 5 shots off the lead. Going with the 3-iron.
And here we are with the third shot. 5 strokes behind our leader. Didn't that look good for a long time? What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup. He's got this for his par.
This one's dialed in. It was on a good line. And this one will be for bogey.
Damn, dude.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole. The 15th is a very important hole, the par 5, 553 yards from the back tees. Either makes or breaks around here at TPC Scottsdale. That huge penalty area to the left is to be avoided if you're to make a decent score. A good drive will allow you to go for this island green in 2. Although if you're too far back, no point taking it on as there's water everywhere to collect your ball. Laying up to the 115, 20-yard marker will give you just an easy wedge here and a chance to still make your birdie. Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
And the birdie with big wings on the table here if they can make this one. Oh, just missed. A spot in the top 20 awaits if they can make this putt.
Y'all calm down, damn.
Go on, get in the hole.
Man.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Welcome to the jungle, or as they call it here at TPC Scottsdale, the Stadium Hole Par 316. It's just a short club, but you miss the green, and a chorus of boos will ring out.
Can't hear you.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Quality shot, that one. And he's down there. You got a read?
Firm, back up the hill. This will be a good one.
Be the ball, Danny. No. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 2 under. He's in a share of 10th position. This dramatic finish at TPC Scottsdale has no shortage of options at the 17th, Rich.
If you've hit the driver but you miss the green, you gotta miss it out to the right-hand side to have any hope of getting it up and down for the birdie. However, you knock it on this green in 1, you never know, you could make it 2.
There's part of about 6 feet coming up. Beautiful shot. And with that, we'll move to 3 under par. Why don't we catch up with the V-man, Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
That's nicely done. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look.
And a very familiar sight, Tiger Woods on top of the leaderboard.
The finishing hole at TPC Scottsdale requires a great drive. The big water hazard down the left-hand side and the Church Pew bunkers make it a very difficult drive. Anything out to those bunkers on the right will leave a good angle approach. But once you hit this shot, make sure you get the right area on the green if you're to make your birdie.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
This is looking around 115 yards out. Wow, that drive, incredible stuff. Over 300 yards. Huh.
Opting for the 9-iron.
This one needs to kick left and kick left hard.
What an amazing approach shot. I think their rival, Harold Varner III, has a worthy competitor this week.
An opportunity for a birdie here.
It's tracking. And another round safely in the books.
On the bird.
Well, Rich, after a sloppy start, they seem to pull that round together.
Well, that's what they had to do after that opening 9. It wasn't going to be pretty if they had the back 9 to match the front 9. Thankfully, they turned it around, got it back on the back 9. Hopefully, a better day ahead.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks